By now, you must be in little doubt that your world was taken over and is being run by those who do not belong on Earth. This is becoming more visible every day as they are struggling to hold their human form. Check the evidence for yourself. By waking up and exploring the truth, you create more light, and when the light in your world increases, it creates big problems for these imposters. Watch as they cling to power while desperately trying to complete their takeover of your world. You have watched them systematically remove elected heads of state, and replace them with their own species. They also destroyed the infrastructure of these countries to ensure the people would not suspect what their real plan was. Look at the problems they are having in Syria in their efforts to replace Assad. How can anyone honestly believe the lies you are being told and the reasons for invading each country? How stupid and gullible do they think you are? Stop being puppets in this terrible takeover and removal of humanity from the earth. They have come a long way in their planned takeover. They have wiped out millions on the way with their wars and famines, and the disasters they have created with HARP. What will it take for you to wake up and refuse to be part of their plans? Think about it, you are assisting in your own destruction. What the earth needs now is for the Irish people to wake up to who they are, and what Ireland is. Ireland will open the door for the whole world to awaken, and free itself from its oppressors. Ireland is waking up. They must remove all control from the Vatican and banks whose main role is to control and keep the people down. Ireland will create the door that every country in your world will walk through. The salvation of the earth rests in Irish hands. Gerard Banks of Cork was brought to my wife's attention. They have talked, and she wants to share information with him. This would assist not just Ireland but the world. The lies told by the Vatican about the so-called St. Patrick were the subject which Gerard Banks dealt with, as the world was encouraged to celebrate that evil man's destruction of your world. Patrick was sent to Ireland as part of the Vatican's plan to destroy all evidence of the fact that the Irish were advanced in their knowledge and their teachings. From Gerard Banks. Embracing the wisdom teachings of the serpent. We are told in school that St. Patrick got rid of the snakes in Ireland. But as we all know now, there were never any snakes in Ireland, and that St. Patrick was a leader of the Roman army who was sent to Ireland to crush and demolish Irish culture and laws, and to remove from us our powerful native teachings, language, and our powerful understanding of DNA and the cycles of the cosmos. The Vatican always feared the world realizing very powerful native Irish teachings. The story of St. Patrick getting rid of the snakes from Ireland is a story of the Vatican removing powerful teachings from Ireland. It is really interesting as we now realize that the teachings of serpent wisdom are still today one of the biggest threats to the Vatican. With the serpent wisdom representing the knowledge of DNA in both the micro and the macro, Kundalini, inner wisdom, and natural vibrational frequencies of the Agam, native Irish alphabet, and cosmic understandings of the trees and cycles of nature. It becomes a beautiful thing as Ireland is now on the verge of restoring its native teachings of DNA, Kundalini, life force creation, sexual empowerment, consciousness, balance, and the electromagnetic life force. This is also one of the reasons why the Vatican educational system suppressed sexual education in Ireland so much, as serpent wisdom plays a huge part in the teachings of sexual empowerment and consciousness. The ancient Irish teachings of sexual empowerment and health can be traced right across ancient Egypt, and empowered even the emperors of China. It was also symbolized by the serpent in ancient Ireland and the dragon in China, which represented the Qing energy and the fluid of both the testicles and ovaries. When this knowledge and power is used properly, it leads to higher states of consciousness and a rebirth in living health, love, and compassion. It is the very reason why the pharaohs of Egypt wore a symbol of a serpent on their forehead, symbolizing the internal workings of sexual energy and the most powerful creative force rising through the body, to be used as powerful emotional creative energy in both micro and the macro. Gerard asked that this information be shared, and we are happy to do so. To Gerard, I say it is when humanity comes together to share its truth that the dark forces will leave your world. To the Irish people I say, Please open the door so that all of humanity may be free. You will experience great changes this year. Be brave, always open to the truth. This is what you have been waiting for. Freedom awaits you. Welcome it with open arms. My dear, you had to make a difficult decision. You had no choice. Think of it this way: if what we planned was of no significance, then they would not bother with you. Know with absolute confidence that we will succeed. Together, we are invincible. You're adoring,